Hello everyone. Now in this video you are going to learn how to draw the projections of a pyramid when its axis is parallel to horizontal plane. In the previous two tutorials you saw the projections of the triangular pyramid as well as square pyramid. Now you are seeing the pentagonal pyramid with certain conditions. So before that we'll have a look of what is pentagonal pyramid. You can see a pentagonal pyramid is having only one base which is of the pentagonal shape and five triangular faces. 1 2 3 4 5. Five triangular faces connected to a apex point. This is called pentagonal pyramid. Its axis is parallel to HP. You can see the center line is parallel to the horizontal plane. In the three conditions you can see axis is parallel to horizontal plane or the same axis is perpendicular to vertical plane, and also you can say that the base of the pyramid is parallel to vertical plane. So when this condition, the axis is parallel to horizontal plane, and when the observer views from this direction, what is the front view and top view? If you see from this side, the observer will observe a pentagonal shape with the triangular faces connected to the center as a front view on the vertical plane. When the observer views from this direction, the front view appears as a pentagon and all the triangular faces connected to a center point called apex. This is the front view on a vertical plane. So now the same will draw on the AutoCAD. So I'll activate the command line. Okay, it's ready. Polygon, number of 5, edge method, switch on the ortho, yes, 30. Okay, now I'm connecting all the points to the center. These are the triangular faces because it's a pyramid. Yes, now I'll give the text for everything. So here, okay, I named it as A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, and this is apex point, so I'll write it as O dash. Yes, see here the edge of the base is parallel to HP and VP. Out of these 5 edges, the edge AE is parallel to vertical plane as well as parallel to horizontal plane, and the remaining 4 sides are inclined to horizontal plane. AB, BC, CD, DE, and the 4 sides are inclined to horizontal plane. Only one edge is parallel to both the planes, so that's why the projection will be like this. And when you see from the top, the pentagonal pyramid looks like a triangle. Here I mentioned 2 dashes line and 3 continuous lines. Why? When you see from the top, the edge BO clearly appears, edge CO appears very clearly, and the edge DO appears very clearly, but the edge AO and EO are beneath these 3 sides. So when you see from the top, these two are invisible. AO and EO edges are invisible, so that's why we marked with the dashed lines. So to draw the top view, erect the projectors till the reference line. axis height is 80. Okay, now connect all the edges to the apex point. Yes, I'll draw the base. Yes, now I'll give the text. So this belongs to B, this belongs to A, which is invisible, and this one C, and this one belongs to E, and this one belongs to D. Okay, yeah. So as we discussed in the here, when you see from the top, BO, CO, DO are visible. The same you can see here. These three are very clearly visible to the observer's eye. So BO, CO, DO. This one is visible. This one is also visible. Yeah, DO is also visible. But now these two, AO and EO, are invisible. So that's why these two are invisible, dashed lines. Actually here we need to draw the center line, but according to the priority of the lines, the first line is the visible line, and beneath the visible line center line is there, but the priority goes to the visible line. So I drawn the continuous line because it's a visible line. Now we'll give the color to this one also, because this is completely visible. Yes, so with this the first condition satisfies. Now we will give the dimensions for this one, 30, 80. Perfect. Okay, the first condition satisfies. The edge of the base is parallel to both the planes. Now the second condition is when the edge of the base is perpendicular to horizontal plane. If you see here, as I said, only one side is parallel, the remaining four sides are inclined. But when you turn this AE to 90 degrees, so this side will become perpendicular to horizontal plane. The same I did here. So the AE, when I turns 90 degrees, this edge will become perpendicular to horizontal plane, and the remaining four sides are inclined to horizontal plane. So just turn it to 90 degrees. Polygon, number of sides 5, edge method, yes, perfect, 30. Okay, now connect all towards center. This one is the A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, O dash. Perfect. Now this is the front view, which is clearly visible. All the edges and all the triangular faces are clearly visible. So that's why giving the thickness, you can see very clearly visible in the front view. Now to draw the top view, erect the projectors. Now this is the center line, so drawing 80 mm axis. Okay, now here when you see from the top, the edge AO is clearly visible, edge BO is clearly visible, edge CO is clearly visible. The edge EO is invisible, but it lies exactly beneath the AO, exactly below the EO. So here this is the hidden line and this is the visible line. According to the priority of the lines, the first priority we will give it to the visible line. So no need to draw the hidden line here. And coming to the center line, and DO is hidden. So that's why we can draw hidden. Yes. So take the line, connect to the apex point, and this is the center line. BO is clearly visible because these two are also under the same one, visible, hidden, and here also clearly visible. Draw the base. Yes. And this one is the center line. So there is no visible line, there is no hidden line. Center to perfect. So this is the projection. We'll give the notations. A of E, this one, B of D, and this is C, and this is the apex point O. We'll give the dimension. Perfect. Now if you see, the edge of the base AE is parallel to both the planes. The same edge, when it turns 90 degrees, edge of the base is perpendicular to horizontal plane. Okay, now when the edge of the base is inclined at an angle, here in this case I took it as 30 degrees to horizontal plane. You can see the same pyramid, just when the edge AE tilts at an angle 30 degrees, how it looks like. So in the front view, everything is clearly visible. There will be no change in the dimensions as it is, just except a tilting angle. But when you see from the top, the edge BO is clearly visible, the edge CO is clearly visible, and the edge AO, because it is below this one, is hidden. So that's why represented with the dashed line and center line, and the DO is at this edge clearly visible. EO is also at this edge extreme corner, this is also clearly visible. Only one is that A corner and the AO edge are invisible. So that's why we marked it with the dashed line. You can see on the screen, instead of drawing it again, I am just copying this one. Control C, Control V. Okay. Yeah. Now just selecting, rotate. Already the edge AE is having an angle 0 degrees with respect to horizontal plane. Now I am just taking this as a base point and the angle as 30 degrees. Yes. Dimension angular. Okay. Now I am drawing the projectors. So this is the center one, 80. Okay, now from each and every one I am connecting to the apex point. And I am drawing the base of the pyramid. Okay, and now we'll give the text. So this is the B, and this one is the C, and this A is invisible from the top, and this is D, and this is E, and this is the O, apex point. Yeah, so when you see from the top, the edge BO is at the extreme as well as EO is also at extreme. So that's why first I'll mark these two as visible lines. Okay, and next in between B and E, C and D are also clearly visible. So CO, DO are also very clearly visible. Okay, but when you see from the top, the edge AO is invisible. So that's why taking this one and then marking with dashed to line. We'll give some color. Yes, and this one represents the axis line. So I'm giving it as center 2. Okay, now we draw the triangular faces. Select this one. This is the base which is clearly visible. And the same you can see here also. B, C, A, D, E. The same. B, C, A, D. So this is all about the projections of a pentagonal pyramid when its axis is parallel to horizontal plane.